And joining us now on This is the Day from Afghanistan is United States Air Force 2nd Lieutenant Alan Vaughn. And Alan, thanks so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Maybe if you could start off, Lieutenant, just telling us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and maybe some of the places that you've been to in the military.
Well, my name is Alan Vaughn. My friends call me Blue. I'm originally from North Georgia area. I am currently stationed at McGuire Air Force Base in the United States Air Force. Relatively new, just been in for a little over 2 years right now. Just on my first deployment out to Afghanistan, and really having a wonderful time learning about the culture here in Afghanistan.
As I understand too, you come from a military background, and what was it like for you growing up? And was this something that you always wanted to do, to be in the military and to join the military?
No, it wasn't really. My family is very strong in military backgrounds. Great-grandfather and grandfathers and father were all in the military, and it was thought of that I would go and join the military, but it seemed like a natural fit for me when I got out of college, and I knew I wanted to do something that would provide me with a level of job satisfaction and that I just couldn't get in the civilian world. And I feel like this was the place to go to do and serve both my country and my God and the path He puts before me.
And talk about your faith too, if you could, and how that's been a source of support for you during the time away. You're away for long stretches, and maybe how you rely on your faith during those times when you're away and in harm's way.
Wow, it's been a trying experience in a lot of ways. I see Afghanistan as a beautiful place, and the people here are wonderful, but it's dark in some situations, and it's really hard as a Christian in today's world to really get involved with what's going on around us. And there's so much darkness in the way that people have to come and live through this culture that Christians really are in a situation where they can show their strength. And I really look forward to doing that. And I know a lot of situations there is not available Catholic masses or enough priests to get out and help service the community and provide comfort and counseling. So a lot of self-meditation, a lot of rosaries and Hail Marys on my behalf have gone out on situations where I've been in field conditions and not available to either the church or a priest. So it's been a lot of self-reflecting and good meditation to bring it along. And I know a lot of prayers from home from the family.
Have you been able to find other people that you could support you and talk about your faith as well? Or I know it's difficult, as you mentioned, too, with the lack of chaplains around, but you mentioned some of the time you take to meditate and to pray. But what about some of the other military men and women that might have the same time for prayer that you would like?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a very small but very strong bond here with the Catholic faith. We all come together, and we have maybe one mass and one priest to share amongst a cluster of bases here in my region. And so when we have a chance, we all come together. We have rosary services as well as Bible study courses that we can get a chance to talk and support each other, because a lot of times there's one of the strong points to keeping yourself healthy here is your spiritual faith, and we rely heavily on one another to do that.
Well, thank you so much, Lieutenant, for your time. And maybe if you would like to give a shout out to somebody now that you want to say hello to back home.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. And I love to give a wonderful hello and I love you to my wife and my baby boy, Braden. I love and miss you all, and family as well, and I can't wait to be home and hold you in my arms.
Thanks so much, Lieutenant, for being with us, and thank you for your service to your country, for us, for all you do for us here back home, and we wish you all the best in the future.
Well, thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you. And we're going to send it right now to back to the rest of This Is the Day.